Hey, what is up? If you're watching this video, you're about to find out a really simple and easy way to make money online at home using something called Missed Call Text Back. What this video is not, it is not a bunch of bullshit that you're never going to achieve, and it's not a massive claim to say that I make $1 billion every 30 seconds, because none of that is true. What is true, however, is that this is a really easy way to make money at home, working from your home shitty office like I am right now, and it's real income, and you don't have to have any skills or prior knowledge, and we can service any small business in the world that has a Google My Business profile. So if you want to learn how to do this, there's about 3 steps. There's one piece of software that you need to get, and you can be up and running pretty much the next day. So if you're interested in making money at home and you don't have any prior knowledge, you don't want to do social media marketing and blah, 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 and all that crap, this is called Missed Call Text Back. Stay tuned. I'm going to show you in a screen share how to do it. And I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just trying to help you. Stay tuned. Watch the screen share. Dive in. All right, guys. So the first thing you want to do is get the software that I've linked in the link below. And that's going to give you the ability to sell sub accounts. So you can see here, I've got a bunch of sub accounts in this agency dashboard in which I do. So for a sub account, what I can do is I can go down the road to the tire shop or the tow truck driver, and I can say to him, hey, I've got a really cool piece of technology. You can come up with any charge you want. I'm going to say $97 a month. What if I guarantee that if someone tries to call through to you and you miss that call, we'll automatically send a missed call text back over SMS to say, hey, this is Bob's Tire Shop. Sorry, I can't get to the phone right now. Leave your details by a reply of this text message and I'll get back to you. So what does that do? So basically that empowers the business owner. Instead of having a bunch of missed calls they have to return at the end of the day, they have a bunch of conversations that they can filter and triage through, and it's extremely valuable. Now, on one end of the spectrum, a tow truck driver is extremely valuable. If a tow truck driver misses a phone call, they're going to miss that business, right? Because in terms of the urgency, but you can take that extreme end of the spectrum and apply it broadly down to maybe a dentist. If a dentist missed a call, it could be a range of different services. If I've got a tooth emergency and I miss the call, you're probably not going to get that business, but dentists tend to have receptionists so that they don't miss calls. So go after the types of businesses where a mechanic is under a car, a real estate agent's showing an open home, etc., etc., etc. These are all the types of businesses where they don't have the front office staff and labor force to manage that. They're sole business owners. Charge them $100 a month, because for them to miss phone calls means missed business, and that's exactly what your value proposition is going to be. So here we go. I've got my agency set up. I've got a new customer on the phone and they've said, hey, I want missed call text back. And you're like, great, cool, no worries. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and create a sub account over here. Now I can, by default, if they're a mechanic or something like that, choose one of these templates. So if they're a mortgage or medical spa or whatever, we just chuck that in, right? Now I'm just going to say, no, it's just a blank one, and I'm going to go and create that, and I'm going to call that Bob Jones Tires over here, right? So let me just add that in manually. So we're just going to put in here, this guy's name is John Smith, right? And we're going to say John at towtrucksrus.com. Business name is Tow Trucks R Us, 100 Smith Street, and I happen to be in Australia, so let's put it in Australia. Where are we? Cool. Right, time zone, whatever, save. So you enter in the information, and once you've created the sub account, you then basically acting as if you're a software company. So you can now go to Jim's Towing and you can say, hey, Jim, I'm going to buy a number here, and any Google My Business profile has more than one phone number slot. So you say, okay, I'm going to go and get a phone number which is programmable. I'm going to then get you to log in to Google My Business. And when we have that phone number, we're going to add it in here, right? What we're going to do is we're going to say, go and get the phone number. Once we've got the phone number, we chuck it in here. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to make that number the primary phone number, okay? So all we need to do is register the number, right? Let's just get out of full screen mode here. Once we've got the phone number registering, so I go resolve over here, I'm going to add a number. I'm going to choose the country in which it relates to, search, go and buy that phone number there, for instance, $6.50 a month. Cool, off we go. You can recharge the usage back to the customer, so there's no out-of-pocket expense for you. Once you've got that number down, we're ready to rock. Now, international, outside of the US, you need to do something, an extra step, but we're not going to talk about that today. Once you've got the phone number, go to Google My Business profile, stick that phone number in there, and we're done. Now, what we do is we go to the business profile, and they upload their logo and a bunch of other information. And then what we do is we come down here and we tick this on, missed call text back. So if someone tries to call through on that number and they do not pick up the phone, you can say, hey, this is Jim's Towing. I saw that you missed a call. How can I help? Now you can make that say anything you like, right? You can also then upload a little MP3, right? So you can go to something like Vocaroo, right? And let's just do that again. Vocaroo, and you go and record your voicemail, right? And you say, hey, it's Jim's Towing. Hey, it's Jim's Towing. Hey, it's Jim's Towing. Can't get to the call right now, blah, 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 blah. Send me a text, you're gonna get a text message, right? Great, got that MP3. You whack it up here, and then you save the call settings, and then you choose the timeout, 10 seconds worth of dials, 20 seconds worth of dials, right? That is it. We create the sub account for the business, we buy the phone number for the business, we apply the phone number in GMB, we enable missed call text back, save, done. The only other thing that you might want to do is when you do have that phone number, you forward the phone to their mobile so that when they say, can I use my existing phone number? You say, no, but it doesn't matter because we're only capturing new phone calls and attempted phone calls on your business. So as far as the customer is concerned, they're calling the business, not you as an individual. It still can call their own phone and it still can send the missed call text back with no interruption because Google My Business has more than one slot for phone numbers. This is chargeable back to the customer through a thing called SaaS mode, so software as a service. It means that you can act as if you are a technology company, and what you do is you go into the thing called the SaaS configurator and you come up with your own plans and pricing. Now, this software is called High Level and it does 1,000,001 things, but two-way text and email conversation and missed call text back is one of the first things it does. So you can come up with a very cheap pricing, say $97 a month, something like that, and charge that back to the customer as just part of the utility of their communication tools that they use in their business. You give them complimentary credits because the phone system is based on carrier infrastructure. It does have some usage. But what you do is you might say, okay, out of the $97 a month, I'm going to give you $10 worth of credit towards the 5 cents or 1 cent worth of the text messages back and forth, and any voicemails are left, and this, that, and the other. So you can rebuild that, right? So you can actually say, I'm actually going to make money on that. So you're saying to them, the usage is on you, and then you tell them that it's 0.0079 cents a text message, but you're actually rebuilding that at wholesale plus 1.5 to make money off that. Okay, so you can actually then, when they are ready to go and you're talking to them on the phone, you're talking to them in person, whatever, you can actually link them to this plan to enable two-way call, and you click on this link button and someone says, hey, you got this missed call text back system, and you go, yeah, there it is. It's one-click checkout, 14-day free trial, because that's what I've got set up. Credit card information goes in. Educate them on the steps that I just showed you, which is 3 things. Get the phone number, register your business details, go to Google My Business, add the phone number, enable missed call text back, done. $97 a month. Go out to as many small businesses as you can and sell that software as a service. Come up with a brand, a domain, and start selling. If you like this, the links to the software, High Level, are below. I have a free course. I'm an affiliate which means if you sign up under my link, I get a kickback from High Level, but I train my affiliates. I do not expect you to learn this on your own. There is a course with over 70 to 80 lessons on how to use High Level. Missed Call Taxback is just one of maybe 10,000 features that you could potentially learn. And as you go, you'll explore and learn that there is 1,000,001 other ways in which you can extract value from your software company. But this is the easiest and best and most effective way to get started on your software as a service journey. Come with me, do it with me. I've got lots of other affiliates who are being successful right now working with me. And as I say, I'm getting nothing from you, the individual. You only need to go and get a subscription to High Level, and I get a kickback if you do. Take my course, tell me I'm wrong. Love the comments and the feedback in this video. If you liked it, there's plenty others where that come from. Lots of advanced functionality that I cover in a lot of my other videos, a lot of software as a service, a lot of strategy, a lot of marketing, so on and so forth, because I'm a classically software trained, I should say. But these videos are designed to give you the opportunity to explore and discover how you could potentially be making money from home. So I hope you do take an opportunity to work with me. And if we do meet in the future, see you then.